morning, market cycles and how they affect wealth. First, obviously, you're going to think about market cycles. You think of stocks, which right now at least have been fairly volatile. They are also very much emotionally driven. A lot of times these stock prices will fluctuate just based on a bogus news report, and it's not based on any type of reality. Global events will obviously affect the marketplace. At the end of the day, we really have no control over what stocks do or how they fluctuate. Now, I'm not saying don't get stocks. I have stocks. I've got mutual funds, ETFs. I've got individual stocks, but I just think it's important to diversify and not put all your eggs in one basket. Other one is obviously crypto. Now, crypto, I've invested in crypto before. I'm not even gonna say I invested. I was speculative in crypto, which for me, it's kind of like gambling because that has no intrinsic value. At least for the stock, it's connected to a company. Crypto isn't connected to anything. It's highly volatile and you have even less control over that. You could get wiped out in an instant. Now, I know there are people making money off of crypto, but majority of people lose money, and if you don't know what you're doing, you should definitely not be involved in crypto. Savings accounts, you're losing money every day. You have money in a savings account. The only money you should have in a savings account is your emergency fund, or if you're saving up for something like a car, a down payment on a house, and then you should have it in a high yield savings account, so at least you can attempt to keep up with the rate of inflation and break even. Real estate. Everyone knows I love me some real estate. Why? Well, because everyone needs a place to live. There's multiple ways to make money off real estate. There's rental income, there's tax benefits, there's depreciation, cash flow, and ultimately you maintain control. It is a tangible asset that you can look, feel, smell, taste, touch, and at the end of the day, if anything happens, you just sell it. Review your investments. How much control do you really have with the investments that are in your portfolio? Which of your investments are inflation-proof, recession-proof, pandemic-proof?